Empress. How is everybody doing today? Good to see you all here. And if you are new, greetings. And if you already have been here, definitely, and haven't subscribed, please do subscribe on today. Each and every one of you all is definitely for the free, and we would love you all to be a part of this channel. Feel free to also share this out to your family, friends, and social media and give it a thumbs up. And if you comment, subscribe, and like the video, then you will be put in the mini drawing. Definitely make sure you guys click on the all bell so that every time I upload a video and post, then you will be able to get notifications. Okay, so we're going to do a general collective reading, and as you can see, I already pulled a spread out. The first card is going to be the world card here. The woman is naked, so I'm not going to show it, but definitely this is the main energy, and it definitely shows that you have come full circle in regards to your success. You know what I'm saying? It seems as though everything is going right finally in your life, and or it will. Things are definitely looking up. You definitely are successful, and you definitely, had all the tools that you need in order to create this life that you absolutely want, that is full of satisfaction and recognition and everything that you worked for here. Okay. So you definitely should continue to move forward here and operate in the capacity that you were, because you definitely are a person that will be seen and are meant to be seen. So you definitely are going to be put on a pedestal, here, so that your light to be able to shine even more. So, you know what I'm saying? And you definitely have people from the past that stab you in the back with a 10 of swords and really took and stole a lot of your ideas and a lot of things from you energetically, materialistically as well. But these are the lessons that perhaps you had to learn, right? These are the things that you had to go through in order to get to the world card, situation, being the person that you are today and or will, right? Because with the high priestess card being in here, you definitely are a person that is very mature. You perhaps are in this feminine divine energy, and you're very nurturing here. Of course, you're very psychic and very intuitive. You might be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or even with the Queen of Wands being in here, you might be a Leo, Sagittarius, and or Aries, or just maybe operating in these type of energies here. So you definitely have reached the capacity of, this world card being a person of wholeness and on your journey of healing if you haven't already healed, right? So definitely you are at the point where definitely with the 10 of Pentacles, where you reach not only with the high priestess being in here, the maturity and the spiritual height and growth and mental growth and things as such, but also financially as well. So you feel like you are going through some financial hardships, or you're not at a point where you want to. Definitely with the 10 of Pentacles, you are going to reach financial security here. So because you learn to invest, you learn to save, but because you're embodying this energy of the high priestess, this divine energy, this feeling of being whole, because you know your worth now, right? You know your value now, right? You know how to move in the world, because with the Queen of Wands, you're very passionate, you know what I'm saying? You focus on your creative, endeavors here. You definitely, again, know your tools and have used your tools in order to manifest the reality that you want, and or you will be able to see it. You know what I'm saying? No more looking back with the 5 of Cups of being in a regret because you lost these opportunities or things didn't work out for you. No more, looking in the past and worrying about that, because no matter what, there's still 2 more cups, right? There's still a lot more for you here, a lot of opportunities that are going to come up for you. So you definitely are coming out of these type of energies, and definitely are using your wisdom and your knowledge that you have learned in the past to be able to move forward even more smart and more, knowledgeable here on your path. Okay. And with the Page of Pentacles, definitely the Pentacles in regards to your monies. Again, there is some opportunities, some employment or business ideas or something in regards to that you are focusing on and or will. And with the Ten of Pentacles, you definitely will see that you have been working towards that, and things are going to be successful, for you financially, as well. Okay. So let's pull some more here. We got the Eight of Wands. We got the Knight of Cups here. We got the Seven of Cups. And then we got the Justice card being in here. So definitely in regards to your endeavors that you are focusing on, your creative endeavors, your finances here, your spiritual growth, your mentality, growth, things are going to come even more swiftly and more faster for you with the Eight of Wands being in here. You know what I'm saying? Now is the time for you to, make the moves that you want to, because abundance is here, as we could see in the Ten of Pentacles here. You know what I'm saying? So things are going to come swiftly. You're going to be a little bit more busier. Opportunities are going to come at you, and you may feel a little bit overwhelmed with the cups being in here, perhaps emotionally overwhelmed. Again, you may embody the Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio energy. You may have that in your chart or whatever, but definitely, you are on the right path. And get this, you have already or always been on the right path, whether you felt that way, whether it seemed that way or not. Spirit is allowing you to know that you are always guided and led on the right way, on the right path. So you don't have to feel bad or sad about that. You know what I'm saying? And if you do, in regards to these people that stab you in the back with the Ten of Swords, or people that took away from you, in regards to the Seven of Swords, you definitely are embodying your justice or will get your justice. Things are going to balance out. Things are finally are going to be fair. Spirit is saying here, you know what I'm saying? You're going to get your justice, and the people and situations are going to balance out, and people are definitely going to get their judgment. Okay, here. So you don't have to, be too much in your emotions and things as such, you know what I'm saying? Because things are going to work out in the way you've been, focused on, in a way how you wanted to, because, you deserve, justice. You deserve, Spirit is saying the piece of the pie, or getting exactly what you want here. Okay. And then it says your best course is to let yourself feel, but don't lose sight of your primary purpose. I love the way that it said that, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all are still figuring things out, still, at a crossroads at your life, because you still have things to work out. You still have some decisions to make, you know what I'm saying? But with the Seven of Cups here, there's a lot of sparkly, shiny things, that may distract you and things as such, because you're going to get a lot of different type of opportunities, but not every opportunity is going to be good, right? You know what I'm saying? So you have to use your wisdom, your knowledge, your intuition to be able to decipher what's going to be good or not, so that you won't, get back into the past and be in nostalgia and daydream about that, or be distracted about things in regards to things that are in front of you as well here. Okay. All right. So what else here, Spirit? So we got Davian Knight here. Your legs. We got the Three of Swords here. We got the Ace of Wands. And then we got the grievance card being in here. Okay. So Davian Knight, it says, gratitude for being my legs, for carrying me through all situations with integrity and honor. I glorify you. Gratitude for taking me where I need to be, and allowing the fantasy of my soul to be a guide to my creations of thought via my imaginations and intellect. May the fluid of my body flow with greatness as I build my mental thought and expand innovation inside of my being. I show gratitude. So definitely, you are always have your spiritual team, your guides, your angels around you, helping you, leading you, and guiding you at all times. Because of what? They will never leave you nor forsaking you, in the times that you think that they forsaking you and stuff, that means that they are giving you, extra care and carrying you and things as such. But a lot of y'all are being led and, guided out of your situation where you see it being unjust. A lot of y'all are guided and led to your abundance, with the 10 of Pentacles being in here. A lot of you are led to, justice and stuff like that, because with the Three of Swords, definitely, you may have repressed emotions about a past situation, a past person, a thing that had taken place, a person that had broken your heart, or things as such. You might be going through grief, or was, you know what I'm saying? So they definitely are here for you even more so, because with the grievance card being in here, and the Ace of Wands, definitely, this was a situation of passion, right? With someone that you were dealing with, and or for some of you all still dealing with, at this moment in time, right? And it is because this person cheated, they lied, they deceived you, to cause a lot of confusion, right? This person perhaps was a narcissistic and perhaps blamed everything on you because, they had this power trip, right? You know what I'm saying? And or controlled you in a way where they use, intimacy or sex, you know what I'm saying, to control you, as well, with the Ace of Wands being in here. And even though you saw the signs, the red signs and stuff like that, because you're in this soul tie, right? Because you was in this emotionally charged relationship, this is the way that they, controlled you, you know what I'm saying? The person that you had dealt with, in the past, you know what I'm saying? But again, with the Justice card being in here, and the World card being the main energy that came out, it seems as though that a lot of y'all are out of this situation and stuff, and or will, because you definitely have turned into this divine feminine being, whether you're a male or female, you know what I'm saying, now more wise and more knowledgeable than ever before, you know what I'm saying, and following your passions, with the Queen of Wands being in here, you know what I'm saying, and seeing the good things that you have in your life at this moment in time, instead of looking at the things that didn't work out, that failed, that is not good, right? So you're focusing on the right things, no matter what have happened in the past, or even at this moment in time, you definitely are pulling yourself, out of, the situations that bring you down, that make you feel, a certain type of way, right? Because you are learning to love yourself first, to choose yourself first, right? To know your worth and your value when it comes to relationships, no matter if it's romantically or not, And so Spirit wants you to know you are lovable, you know what I'm saying? And you need to forgive yourself and or others. And that is part of your lessons that you need to learn here in this simulation, in this matrix, right? It says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. And a lot of y'all, again, with the Three of Swords in here, it's holding on to a lot of repressed emotions, and that's why your relationships are not working, and or that's why you're not allowing new love, new relationships to come in. But whoever will come in, definitely they will be vulnerable to express their love to you. It says go ahead and make the romantic gesture, and this is the things that will happen with the person that you're dealing with, and or will trust. Spirit is saying, it says this situation is calling for you to have faith no matter what situation that you're going through at this moment in time. And we know that we go through situations because, again, confirmation, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you because you really didn't pay attention to the red flags. You ignored it because, like, again, with the Ace of Wands being in here, the person really controlled you mentally, emotionally, sexually. That's what they did, But with this other person that is not scared to express their emotions, they definitely will have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So some of you all are in relationships, perhaps in new relationships or whatever, and this person will or have express their romance towards you. It says, love yourself first, confirmation. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So it's all about this journey, not loving anybody more than you or outside of you. This journey is about self-love, about learning yourself. It's about, can you really realize that you really need a relationship with yourself, that you really need to accept and love yourself and love yourself unconditionally and get to the point where you could choose yourself over anything or anybody, you know? So that's what this journey is all about, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, Spirit is saying, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, you know? If you haven't, you know, had romance in a long time and you're just waiting for your relationship to get better, it says worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. You definitely have to wait for some of you all so that you'll be able to learn your lesson, so that you'll be able to heal and learn, right? So that you'll be able to be in a place where you are ready. But with the reconciliation card being in here, someone from your past returning to your life, whether you like this person or want to be with this person or not. Some of you all will reconcile with this person and perhaps get married, and or the person that you're dealing with that loves you, that is vulnerable to express their feelings for you and their love for you. So it seems as though, you know, if you're already in a relationship, this marriage is going to take place very soon, especially for the ones who already got proposed to. But if you don't have a relationship, you will. If you are in a relationship, definitely this is going to go to a higher level of commitment here, okay? All right, so let's get some last messages here. Greetings, everybody. I hope that everybody is doing well. Thanks for your comments and your taps and your likes. If you haven't liked it yet, go to the right-hand corner, 3 dotted lines, and click on the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Tap on the screen, share the live out. All right, and if you guys ever need a reading, you can just go to the description box or the profile and click on my website at charityamora.com. All right, so religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So you may have some type of differences when it comes to religion and spirituality here. When it comes to your relationships, it says make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So definitely, again, your guides and angels are here helping you, leading you and guiding you through your life, through ups and downs and stuff, especially when it comes to relationships, because they want you to be in the right relationship, right? They want you to be in union when it comes to this wedding card. They want, you know, some of you guys that are supposed to be with your person to, you know, be with them and reconcile and stuff, you know. They want you to be in partnership. It's just the enemy that don't want you in partnerships, that don't want you in a marriage or in a committed relationship, because they know that when two gather together, you become one, you become powerful, you become activated in your powers, and you become great, and you become financially stable with the 10 of Pentacles. So a lot of y'all are going to start seeing that and experiencing that, you know. But with the honeymoon card, enjoy bliss of holiday time together. So you definitely are going to spend some time together. Maybe this is going to happen around the holidays where you get married, or where you're going to reconcile with this person, or something coming up in regards to that. But deception, again, you know, with the pay attention to the red flags, it says someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Is it you hiding your feelings or something like that? Or is it this person? I don't know. You definitely have to look and pay attention to your intuition. All right, so we got the last 3 cards here is recovery, take action, and there is something better. Yeah, a lot of y'all perhaps need to be single at this moment in time, and this is what's going to happen in the future for you, so that you'll be able to recover, get better, feel better, balance your energies and your emotions and stuff. And this is something that you're doing with the take action being in here. But there's always something, you know, better for you, and better that is going to come towards you, especially when it comes to this relationship. Okay, so gratitude for joining me on this live and or clicking on the replay here. I invite you all to subscribe to the channel so that we be able to grow, and so that the algorithms be able to reach people that need to hear the messages here. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you resonate, and share out the live to your family, friends on social media, and click on that all bell so that every time I upload a video, you are notified. And if you subscribe, like, and share, then you'll be able to get put in the drawing to win a private mini reading with me. And if you ever want to book a reading with me, go to the description box or on my profile, and go to charityamora.com. Okay, until next time, y'all, love and light.